And then flip your hands as if you were pressing into the floor. So flip your hands up, and this is going to take a nice flexion into the carpal tunnel. Magnetize the elbows towards each other, so there's this sort of like wrapping in where the outer sides of the armpits and the rib cage get nice and wide. And we're going to explore this a little bit in different practices, but as the back is neutral and wide, you can kind of rest into it, like leaning the spine back into this hammock that you've created through your back. And then just like bend and then extend and press so you get a bit longer, and you just feel this core line from your big toes all the way up through the crown of your head. And take a breath. Common mistake in this posture is to just thrust the rib cage forward, which is easy to do. See if you can keep the rib cage soft down towards the pubic bone. And exhale. So that might be just interesting for you to try, but if you want to flip it upside down, let's take a look at it. So we'll come to the front of the mat, and just without too much ado, inhale the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, feet together, downward facing dog. See if you can make that quiet. Inhale into the plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, finding the sacrum moving in and up, the tailbone moving down towards the pubic bone. And exhale, downward facing dog. So take one leg forwards, the one that's most comfortable to take forwards, and you're going to find your kicking leg. And then as you root down into your hands, finding the index finger and the thumb, you're going to lengthen the bicep line again so that you feel like the inner armpit, sort of the minor area way deep in there, is deep and hollow. This will stop you from getting iron rods in your chest from doing this stuff over and over again. So allow that back leg to float. And then as you lean down into this bottom leg, you're going to think about, and this helped me immensely, is taking the space in between your shoulder blades up first, and then taking your hips up over top of that, if that makes any sense. So space in between your shoulder blades comes up first, and then the hips come over. And that prevents you from collapsing in the chest and going into a back bend. So let's try that. It's also kind of like a puffiness through your kidneys. And just do it a couple times, like get comfortable with that. And for some people, if you really catch it, you can bring the top leg up, and maybe you just find that little relaxation through your knees. Beaming the heels up and breathing. So let's come down